It's Brian Preston, the money guy.
All right, Brian, this next question is from Alex. Alex says, is it smarter to save for a child in a taxable account under my name rather than an UTMA in their name to have more control? My kids are 2 and 1 week old. Wow, congratulations on the new baby.
I mean, I like custodial accounts because the UGMA accounts, in the fact that, because let's face it, that 2-year-old.
Well, whose name is the? Let's clarify one thing, because what Alex said is, the taxable account's in my name,
right?
The UTMA is in the kid's name. Is that true?
No, it's in the guardian's name for the benefit of. Now, look, it's reported under the child's tax ID number, but let's be honest. 2-year-old's going to be going to the bank or calling the 1-800 number to transfer that money around for its purpose? No, of course not. You are the guardian. You are the one that's going to kind of be sitting on top of that account. And you'll be making decisions depending upon which state you live in, because every state's has different rules on this, but majority age varies. At a minimum, it'll be age 18. Mm-hmm. So you have control until at a minimum of age 18. Some states go a little later. But it is one of those things, and it gets scary at that point, but hopefully you've trained them with really good money management skills, that you've threatened them that if they touch any of this money for the inappropriate purpose, there's no other money coming their way. Right. And we haven't had a lot of issues with that. But it is one of those things where I love, why do you do custodial accounts, is that there's a lot of power in the fact that it'll be at their tax rate, their much lower tax rate, potentially even zero tax rate, until their income gets to a few $1,000, which is pretty powerful when you're saving, versus you, the parent, if you put it in your name, whatever your tax rate is, and we're seeing that's getting squeezed even more, especially if you're in a higher income situation, it is very beneficial to fund those through custodial accounts. Yeah,
and the two things that I think are great about custodial accounts, and a lot of people don't recognize this, when you think, maybe the control you're asking about is like investment control and options. Most often when you have like a 529 account, you're kind of limited to the investment options inside of that account. With most UTMA or UGMA accounts, it's like the entire investment universe. So you could theoretically invest inside of that UTMA or UGMA the exact same way you could inside of a taxable account, whether you want to buy low-cost mutual funds or ETFs or individual stocks or whatever you want to do. You could do both in either one of those accounts. And what I really love about the UTMAs is that the use of those funds is so robust. Maybe these are dollars that you want to build up for your child's first car purchase when they turn 16. Or maybe you want it to be some sort of supplement to college. Or maybe you're seeding a down payment for their first home. Or maybe this is just the very beginning of their retirement fund one day. Whatever that reason is, an UTMA can solve that purpose a little bit different than 529. So I think it's a great thing. Here's what I want you to do, because this is so awesome. You got a 2-year-old and a 1-week-old. Once you go to moneyguy.com/resources, we have a wealth multiplier for young folks. And I think it goes from 0 to age 30, where we will tell you, if you want to put money in that UTMA today, how much would you have to put in for your 2-year-old today, or how much you have to put in for that 1-week-old today for them to be millionaires by the time they get to 65, and you'll be blown away. Because if you think a 20-year-old who has $1 turning into 88 is really exciting, wait until you see what it does for a 0-year-old.